results is higher than it's ever been today.
Yeah, I read that.
So around 55 or 60% of searches result in 0 clicks.
Wow.
That's just because people say, what is the time? Google tells you.
Exactly right.
What's the weather today? Google tells you.
Yeah.
Why do you need to even click a result?
Can you actually expand on that? That's actually so super interesting.
Yeah, so back in the day, obviously Google was basically a simple directory, right? Not even Google Maps results. There was no short answers. There was no quick replies or quick Google answers. And obviously every click went to a website. And as Google's obviously creamed the information, they've introduced Google Maps, they've introduced their short snippets, they've introduced questions and answers. And slowly they've launched Google Images, then they bought YouTube and integrated YouTube search results, Google shopping results, and so more and more of the real estate on that search page is getting taken by Google assets themselves.
So 60% of searches is 0 clicks.
Something like that.
Wow. That's big.
Well, it's true because right now, every morning I write weather parameter.
Yeah,
Who
me
does
too.
that?
Every morning.
Right, what about it? So Google Home,
That's
right?
a 0 click search because I ask weather parameter.
And it comes
No
straight
answer.
away.
Do you guys remember timeanddate.com?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I do.
So what is time and date? You say, what is the time in New York? You're gonna have an international call.
Yes.
No need for that anymore.
Yeah. And release
The same as weather.com, obviously. And if you look at Google Home or Google Voice today, which is increasingly taking more market share, every single one of them, 0 click results.
Wow.
So I guess, evolution is actually unstoppable. And there are many good things that come from evolution and there are some bad. Like in this instance, if you were to go back in, let's say 2009, around September, everyone would always get really busy with all of the local hotels around Australia that would ring in to publish an ad. They would want to run a campaign and they only wanted to run it for 2 months.
That's right.
And the idea behind it was that they would advertise before the school holidays for the month of October, November, and then turn the ad off because they would be booked out by the 1st of December for the school holidays.
All the way through to February,
A lot of those businesses still exist. The only difference is, mega kind of conglomerates like Booking.com, Expedia came into the market and thought, okay, well, I can really take advantage of this, and basically diverted all that traffic away. To then, that's how it's kind of been for the last nearly 8 years to be, solid. And then one site became, global, where you could go to any hotel, stay at any hotel around the world and have everything through that one platform. There was a real need for it though, because people were traveling often. Nobody wanted to pick up the phone and ring a local accommodation place in Corlette, Central Coast, and say, hi, do you have any availabilities for, the 1st of December? So going to what you're saying then about, it's funny because now there's this evolution where Google have their own services and they have their own third-party accommodation, a flight finder.
And if you go to the US, Google actually offers these things called Google guaranteed listings. I don't know if you've seen that, but Google backs their guarantee.
Yeah, absolutely.
Certifies them, makes sure they're valid, and offers it as a direct call.
The certification process, you must submit insurance details, make sure you're fully covered. The reviews are actually linked to the guarantee.